Welcome back to the Watch List. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Joining us today is Sandeep Singh, President and CEO of Western Copper and Gold. This is a mining company solely focused on developing the world-class casino project. Happy Friday, Sandeep. It's great having you here today.
It's good to be with you, Lindsay. Thanks for having me.
Now, can you give us just an overview of the casino project and what makes it stand out in the copper and gold space?
Sure, happy to. Well, the casino project, as you mentioned, it's based in the Yukon, so northern Canada. First off, it's very large. It's a world class scale project. We have a 27-year mine life in a feasibility study, only based on a third of our resource. That's all in the reserve category, so it's a very large copper gold project. It's also simple, I think, is one way to distill it. It's again one big open pit, low elevation in the Yukon, simple metallurgy, just all the things you look for in terms of building a generational mine. The economics from it are stellar. So from our 2022 feasibility study, which is quite current, we daylighted, a multi-billion-dollar project, even using what were pretty conservative copper and gold prices at the time of $360 copper and $1,700 gold. It's got a really quick payback. So just all the things you look for when you're looking to kind of find these projects, and the fact that it happens to be in Canada and we have that geopolitical or the lack of geopolitical risk that comes from that, just a really good combination. On top of that, it's been endorsed by some of the smarter folks in the copper business. Rio Tinto has invested in us 5 times and is just under a 10% shareholder, and Mitsubishi Materials, another great partner. I think it's fair to say we're the first and only time they've invested in the equity of a junior company. So pretty smart people around the table, and we're looking to push that project forward through the assessment kind of permitting phase of our life.
Well, there you go. I mean, right off the bat, there's so much information just right there. So maybe you can tell us what some of the key priorities and milestones are for the company for the coming year.
Sure. Our focus, as I mentioned, kind of we're through that permitting phase or going through that permitting phase. We've done all the work in terms of drilling and technical studies to get here. So the focus this year will be on delivering our environmental assessment, environmental and socioeconomic assessment this summer. That'll be the Bible on the project that pushes us through permitting. And there's also been a lot of infrastructure advancement in the last several years, almost $200 million invested or committed on our behalf or the project's behalf from the federal and Yukon government. So we expect to see continued advancement on a number of those infrastructure initiatives over the course of this year. And those will be kind of two key aspects you should expect to hear more from us about over the course of the year.
Well, I mean, all ears are on attention right now. Sandeep, for investors looking at the copper and gold space today, what makes Western Copper and Gold a compelling opportunity more so than any other one?
Well, you kind of said it in the name. The commodity mix is definitely unique. You're certainly used to seeing a number of kind of core commodities with a lot of byproducts. The fact that we are so significantly in the copper and gold camp is unique. I think it's a competitive advantage for us. I think the backdrop for both metals is tremendous. So we'll continue to benefit from both. The stage at which we're at, Lindsay, we've done a lot of the hard work to get here in markets that maybe didn't care as much. I think we're set up well for the next phase in those markets in copper and gold. I think we're going to be coming out of our permitting process right when those two are at our back. And last thing I would point out is we're well funded to do all that. We ended Q3 with nearly $75 million in the bank. So we're funded for the next several years to do what we need to do without any equity dilution. So it's a pretty good combination for a world where these types of assets are extremely scarce.
I mean, with the backing like that and that whole concept around keep it super simple, that's all success right there.
Yeah, motto of my life.
Well, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to having you back soon.
My pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Again, that was Sandeep Singh, President and CEO of Western Copper and Gold. For more information on them, their website is westerncopperandgold.com. And be sure to stay right here on stockhouse.com for all your market news. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Thank you for watching.